Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. In recent weeks, the ARMY world has once again been rocked by major speculation involving two names who never fail to steal the spotlight: Jimin and Jungkook. After a long period of silence from the two, a shocking rumor emerged that their trip to Switzerland and Vietnam wasn't entirely a personal choice. The rumor spread quickly on social media, leaving fans around the world wondering if Jikook was really forced into the trip, or was there a much deeper story behind it all? It all started with posts and footage of their trip that appeared close to BTS's other project schedules. Fans noticed how Jimin and Jungkook's expressions and body language in some clips seemed different than usual. In Are You Sure Too?, their reality show, the two were seen enjoying a moment in Switzerland amidst the stunning scenery. But for fans who have long followed their dynamic, something felt off. Perhaps not sadness, but a deep silence. And the silence spoke louder than words. Jungkook, usually laid back and spontaneous, appeared calmer than usual, as if weighing every move and word. Meanwhile, Jimin, with his trademark soft smile, maintained a cheerful demeanor, though his eyes occasionally looked heavy. Fans immediately interpreted this as a sign of some kind of behind-the-scenes pressure they might not have revealed. Then, when news emerged that the two were also traveling to Vietnam around the same time, rumors intensified. Some netizens suspected the trip wasn't just for a vacation or filming, but rather a form of assignment, whether for a promotion, collaboration, or perhaps a personal project that had to be carried out amidst the constraints of a contract and a tight schedule. However, some ARMY rejected this narrative. They believe Jimin and Jungkook chose the trip as a way to find freedom and personal space after years of stress. Switzerland, with its natural beauty, was the perfect place for two people seeking serenity after years of living in the public eye. And Vietnam, with its warm culture, became a simple yet meaningful escape, perhaps a place where they could feel like normal people again. What made things even more interesting was Jungkook's moment of silence. After all of that travel, they barely made any public statements. No posts explaining the reason for the trip, no live broadcasts discussing it, and no interviews directly addressing it. In fact, in that silence, an even greater wave of speculation arose. Many ARMYs wondered, were they forbidden to talk about something? Or were they simply choosing to maintain their privacy, knowing their every word would be analyzed down to the smallest detail? Then came the moment that had the entire fandom holding their breath, when Jungkook appeared on a live broadcast and finally broke the silence. Although he didn't mention names or locations directly, the way he answered fans' questions was meaningful. In a soft yet firm tone, he said that some things in life are better kept to oneself, not because there's anything wrong with them, but because some memories are more beautiful when understood only by the two people who experienced them. Those words instantly ignited the atmosphere in the live broadcast chat. Fans immediately linked it to his trip with Jimin, and many felt that Jungkook was indirectly confirming that there was something special behind their trip. Shortly after, Jimin appeared at an event and, as usual, in a subtle yet poignant way, uttered a line that many took to be a response to Jungkook's statement. He said, "Sometimes, we don't need to explain our happiness to the world, because the world doesn't always understand how we find it." 2 sentences, 2 hearts, and 1,000 interpretations. But one thing was certain: their silence had ended. For many ARMYs, this felt like a turning point. For years, Jimin and Jungkook's relationship had been a hot topic, from the intimacy they displayed off stage to the small gestures that always seemed so natural. But the trip to Switzerland and Vietnam seemed to open a new chapter in their story. It was no longer about whether they were just friends or more than that, but about how two people faced incredible pressure while maintaining their authenticity. There is said that Jikook is currently in a phase where they want to control the narrative about themselves. After years of living under the scrutiny of the media, corporations, and the public, they may feel it's time to define their own story without interference from anyone. In that context, Are You Sure Too? May be more than just a reality show, but a symbol of their journey toward emotional and spiritual freedom.
이제 먹으러 가려고.
Switzerland is not only a beautiful setting for two global idols, but also a metaphor for the peace they seek. The mountain views, the serene lakes, the biting cold air all provide the perfect backdrop for self-reflection. Vietnam, with its vibrant and colorful city energy, reflects the warm and spontaneous side of their relationship. Two different countries, but perhaps representing two sides of their souls. Calm and bold, gentle and passionate. Some fans even called the trip the healing trip, a necessary healing journey after long years of grueling global careers. In silence, they found peace. In distance, they found meaning. And in togetherness, they found the courage to remain true to themselves. However, as always, behind the love and admiration, there is always inevitable speculation. The rumors that they were forced to travel arose from unofficial reports that they were involved in an international promotional project under the company's control. Some argued that their schedules were too close to be a coincidence. But to date, there is no solid evidence to support these claims. There are only interpretations and a growing curiosity among fans. Rather, instead of dismissing the issue with lengthy statements or official clarifications, both Jimin and Jungkook chose to speak in their own way through smiles, glances, and moments captured without words. This attitude only further strengthens their appeal as authentic individuals. Many armies feel that Jimin has reached a stage where they no longer need to prove anything. They simply want to live, love, and create with sincerity. And perhaps that is the true freedom they have been searching for. Now, with the silence over, the world seems to have realized one important thing. That behind the glitz and glamour of popularity and fame, Jimin and Jungkook are simply two people trying to survive a storm of expectations. They grew together, changed together, and faced a world that both loved and valued them. Are they forced to undertake this journey? Only they know the answer. But what is clear is that, whatever the reason, the journey has left a profound imprint not just on them, but on the millions of hearts who followed their story with love and prayers. Because in the end, Jikook is more than just two names in a legendary group. They are symbols of honesty, courage, and a connection that transcends words. And when they finally broke the silence, the world not only heard their words, it felt every pang of emotion that had been hidden behind their soft smiles and searching gazes. One thing many armies around the world now believe: no matter what truly happened in Switzerland and Vietnam, it wasn't about coercion, but about freedom. The freedom of two souls to discover the meaning of life, the meaning of love, and the meaning of being themselves in a world that constantly judges. And perhaps that is Jikook's true message, that love, in any form, doesn't need to be explained. It just needs to be felt. And there you have it, Army. After a long silence, Jikook finally spoke, not through long words, but through meaningful silence. Whatever the truth behind their journey, one thing is certain: the love and connection they shared has touched the hearts of millions. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue following Jimin and Jungkook's meaningful stories on this channel. See you in the next video, and as always, keep believing in love and keep believing in Jikook.